I think, for me, what was interesting is that in the U.S., and I think unlike in other countries, selling, particularly in the late 19th and early 20th century, becomes both a very heavily managed industry with the rise of sales management, particularly at places like IBM and in the car companies like General Motors, but also very culturally central to the United States. We see that in books like Babbitt, in which the arch real estate salesman, Babbitt, is really the center of the society in which he lives. And of course in Death of a Salesman, in which the salesman is the tragic figure, sort of summing up what American society is really all about. You don't see it quite the same in European countries. You see the growth of sales management, but not the same cultural centrality as in the United States. So I think that's one of the main differences of selling in the US versus in Europe. In the late 19th century, particularly in jokes about salesmen or cartoons about salesmen, the salesman is always a sort of marginal figure who arrives in town, tricks people into buying things, and then departs. By the early 20th century, the salesman is very much the center of American society. The salesman is what all Americans have become. And with Willy Loman, the salesman himself becomes a commodity which is no longer saleable. Willy Loman trades his life for an insurance policy. So at that point, the salesman himself has become something to be bought and sold.